Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Clapp and you are watching MediaPlex Live at 1. To start things off, let's hear from Constable Lauren Briscoe on the latest Crime Stoppers update.
On February 27, 2003, Dee Dee Williamson and her 4-year-old son, Xavier Rucker, were found dead inside the house on Tilston Drive in the city's West End. Williamson was found beaten to death in her home's basement, while Xavier's body was discovered in the bathroom on the main floor. The Windsor Police Service and the Windsor Police Service Board have doubled the reward to $40,000 for information leading to the arrest of the person or people responsible for the murders of Dee Dee Williamson and Xavier Rucker. Photographs of the victims can be located on our website, catchcrooks.com. Anyone with information is asked to call the Major Crimes Unit. Should you wish to remain anonymous, contact Crime Stoppers at 519-258-8477 or online at catchcrooks.com. I'm Police Coordinator Lauren Briscoe.
With a new safe injection site opening in downtown Windsor, Manavi Shetty hit the streets to find out what residents think.
Windsor's first safety consumption is going to open soon. Let's see what Windsorites has to say.
Well, I don't know where they're going to put it yet, but I do think it's a good idea to have one for people that need all the different services that the city has to offer.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I know that more progressive places are trying it. So we should try the same thing rather than making it seem like, oh, it's illegal, go do it behind closed doors, because that's the idea, right? People overdose when they're told go do things in hiding, right?
Soon the Safe Point will be ready to operate after the approval of the provincial and federal governments. I am Manvi Shetty from MediaPlex News.
Moving on, our reporter Rawad Khansoon took a look at an ancient and long-standing art form.
Mind-blowing, jaw-dropping, and heart-rattling. That is what glass blowing is all about. An enjoyable profession, a relaxing hobby, where the creation of unique art starts at 2000 degrees.
Glass art refers to individual works of art that are fully made of glass. It ranges in size from monumental works and installation pieces to wall hangings and windows, to work of art made in studios and factories, including glass jewelry and tableware. The art of shaping a mass of glass that has been softened by heat by blowing air into it through a tube is called glass blowing.
So every piece we make, we start with a little piece of color. The color comes in concentrated color bars, and we cut off a little piece, maybe an inch or so, just about as much as we need. And then we can apply all sorts of different colors to a single piece by just picking up several of those.
Blowing the soul into a solid, silent, broken piece of glass passed through a long and hard process. Starting from melting glass in a furnace at 2000 degrees, the air is blown through a tube to begin expanding the hot mass of glass. The glass blower sits and rests the pipe on the steel arms of the bench and turns it with one hand. And with the other hand, he uses the tools.
So every piece of glass is one of its kind.
Sofa Studios is one of the glass blowing and fabrication studios in Canada. They do lighting design, glass work to decorate lobbies, cruise ships, restaurants, and hotels.
We have a wide line of designs that we customize to fit each space. So there's a shape that we make larger, smaller, different colors. Then that element becomes a unique sculpture original to the space.
The art of glass blowing has captivated people since the early days of ancient Egypt. And it will be forever. For MediaPlex News, I am Rawad Khansoon.
A piece of glass, colors, melting heat, and the imagination of the artist will always create an extraordinary piece of art.
With March break starting next week, numerous travel plans are in the works. Soha Asfahani reports.
March, the month of March, spring is on the way.
I've been doing this for 30 years, and this is the biggest March break I've ever seen.
Jacqueline Meisen is the manager and owner of La Salle Travel in La Salle, Ontario. March break or spring break is a vacation period including Easter holidays in early spring at universities and schools, which has started during the 1930s in the US and is now observed in many other countries as well.
Unfortunately, what's happening this year is due to that everybody's traveling a lot since COVID. The last minute deals are a little more expensive than what they usually are from years before.
Maizen talks about the benefits of using a travel agent.
Well, there's a couple benefits. Number one, you know what you're getting from us. If you have any problems at the airport, you call us, we take care of it.
Maizen says that when you book through a registered travel agent, you are under the compensation fund and get 95 to 99% of your money back.
I do have to say that more people are coming back to travel agents since COVID because of the issues that they've had with online booking engines, such as Booking.com, Expedia, and Travelocity. So again, we're here to help them. It doesn't cost them anything more, and most of the time we find better deals that are even on the internet.
Jacqueline says that the most popular destination for this March break is Cuba, Mexico, and the Dominican Republic.
Windsor has its own airport, the Windsor International Airport, and wherever you are in the city, you can reach the airport in a few minutes.
March break is coming. Have a safe flight and enjoy your trips. I am Sa'a Asfahani for MediaPlex News.
With our world becoming increasingly digital, Prince explores how educators and political leaders are getting young people involved.
Programming is a skill that has become increasingly important in today's world. It is the art of telling a computer what to do using a language that it can understand. Whether you are building websites, mobile apps, or even robots, programming is the backbone of modern technology. Let's see how Justin Trudeau encourages youth to get into computer programming.
This is going to be something that's as important as learning to read, learning to do math in the coming years.
You, young people, Canadians themselves, ready to step up, ready to shape the world they're part of, ready to create the things that those old guys like us couldn't even imagine. And that's where learning how to code really comes in.
Multinational companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Adobe are hiring engineers who are in the field of coding. Well, it is ending. For MediaPlex News, I am Prince.
Now, Mackenzie Adams brings you our 3-day weather report.
Starting off, today will reach a high of 4 with clearing skies and sun. Wednesday will be sunny with a high of 4, and Thursday will have a mix of sun and cloud, reaching a high of 5. Back to you.
Optomotive is a local tech company that is proud to begin working on the tools of the future today. I was there to bring you this story. A local tech startup is creating a new tool for workers. Beginning in 2016, Optomotive Technologies is developing automated robots working in extreme environments like mining sites and construction projects. Founder and CEO Scott Fairley said the intention of his company's products is to help reduce the workload found in jobs like building homes and mining various minerals.
The long-term objective of Optomotive is to reduce human suffering by implementing robotic platforms to go and automate those tasks that really nobody likes to go out and do.
One task Optomotive's products would do includes taking numerous photos on a construction site to measure its progress, in turn freeing up more time for human builders to focus on more important work. As for what it's like to develop this technology, mechanical engineer Stephen Vidyan said it is a varied process.
Our iris comes from an ATV chassis, and we modify according to our needs right now. And we have a big 3D printer farm up here, and most of our products come from out of that.
With their robots being deployed in places including Washington State, Alberta, and Texas, it appears Optomotive Technologies is solving the problems of the future today. I'm Tyler Clapp for MediaPlex News. Join us for an open house here at the St. Clair College MediaPlex on March 25th from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Explore the campus, learn about the programs, and find out how St. Clair rises above the ordinary. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tyler Clapp, and you have been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.